Burrow joins us, which you just have to shake your head at this story. Ryan Burrow, days after USA Olympics was rocked to the core with the allegations and the stories of the female gymnasts who were abused. Now comes word that USA Swimming had a similar problem?
Yeah, in fact, there have been these stories have kind of been playing out for several decades. Many of them forming in lawsuits, arrests. More than 250 coaches on the receiving end of some kind of complaint or lawsuit or some kind of arrest over several decades. Back in 2005, USA Swimming President Ron Van Poel addressed some of the abuses, suggesting that they needed to take a tougher approach in handling coaches who were abusing students, sexually abusing students and athletes and people who came to them for help. And some of these cases involving coaches who have been marrying their athletes at very young ages, videotaping them in locker rooms, performing sexual acts with them in the pools and in the locker rooms, and even name-calling, teasing about their bodies, something that was apparently quite frequent among some of the coaching circles. The coaches became very, very powerful over the last few decades, and now the USOC is taking a really good hard look at USA Swimming and trying to determine whether or not they should ask the entire board to dissolve over some of these hundreds of allegations.
Anything from USA Swimming?
I haven't heard anything yet. Like I said, a lot of these accusations aren't anything new. Some of them have been in the public eye for quite some time, but for the first time, the Orange County Register really pulling all of these cases together into one long-form piece. And we saw this happen with the Indy Star and USA Gymnastics. Could be just a matter of time before more and more people come forward and say, this happened to me, and start explaining some of the issues.
Explain to me that this group that was investigating found at least 11 cases where USA Swimming was alerted to the abuses and did nothing?
And did nothing. Back in 2005, when the president brought this up, it was the executive director who refused to acknowledge there was a problem. It wasn't until he was on his deathbed last year that he posted a blog post saying, I wish my eyes had been more open to the individual stories of the horrors and the sexual abuse. So he had a kind of I guess we could call it a come-to-Jesus moment on his deathbed. But this is something that has been festering inside of USA Swimming for a long time. And some of the people say, once again, the eyes were all on gold medals, winning, and not on protecting some of these students and some of these athletes.
Any athletes come out, any well-known swimmers come out and tell their story yet?
There have been Olympians who have come out. Ariana Kukors says that her coach, Sean Hutchinson, sexually abused her for years. They actually had a relationship. Even during the 2012 Olympics, she said that she had no one to cry out to, no one to ask for help, and she wishes someone would have come to her aid, especially in USA Swimming.
Ryan Burrow, thanks for the update. Have a good day.